I'm Leah and I'm a Jamberry junkie. Thank you for joining us. Are you ready to jam? Are you ready to jam? Did I hear somebody say they've never heard of Jamberry? Jamberry nail wraps are awesome. They're cute little vinyl nail wraps that are super easy to use. You can wear them on your fingers or even your toes. They last up to 2 weeks on your hands and forever on your toes. Okay, maybe not forever, but like at least 6 to 8 weeks. We all lead such busy lives these days. Who's really got the time to paint their nails and then wait for them to dry? Not me. Plus, I'm a little bit impatient, so I actually go do things while they're supposed to be drying and then I mess them up anyway. Oops. Wouldn't it be super cool if you could stop mid-manicure and do things like, let's say, go to the toilet, feed the kids or something like that? Well, with Jamberry nail wraps, you can. How cool. There are no harsh chemicals, no drying time, no smudging, no chipping, and no yucky smell with application. Jamberry has over 300 design options to choose from. Honestly, the hardest part is deciding which ones to wear. Each sheet has 18 wraps. That's enough for 2 pedicures, 2 manicures, plus you have 4 wraps left over that you can use as accents. So how do they work, you ask? Basically, they're just really fancy stickers that are heat and pressure activated. So maybe you were wondering how much it costs. Well, each sheet is $22. That might sound a little bit, but remember, every sheet gets you 2 manis, 2 pedis, plus 4 accent nails left over. That's pretty good value. Say what? When did you last get a mani that only cost you $5.50 looked this good? Did it last you 2 weeks or more? Probably not. Jamberry has the most amazing deal. Buy 3, get 1 free. Always. Yeah, always. The 4th is free. The 4th is free. How cool. Great value. It's jamazing. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, what's the catch? They probably take forever to put on or they're impossible to get off. No, not true. Nail prep is the key. You want the best surface for the wraps to adhere to. Firstly, you'll grab your orange stick using the slanted end to push back your cuticles. Okay, once you've finished pushing all your cuticles back, grab the buffer and just buff them lightly. Okay, the next thing I do is actually a tip. I'm going to go into my kitchen and wash my hands with dishwashing liquid. That's right, dishwashing liquid. It is the best thing to remove oils and residue from your nails. Now that I've washed my hands with the dish detergent, I'm going to give them a final wipe over with the alcohol rub just to clean them off. And there it is, prep is over. Next, choose the correct size nail wrap for your nail. You don't want the wrap to touch any of your skin or your cuticles. You actually want to choose a size that's slightly smaller than your actual nail. When you have found the right size, cut it in half. Half does the nail on one hand, while the other half will do the nail on the other hand. I've cut the wrap in half and I've now got half on my orange stick. Make sure you don't touch the wrap at all, otherwise you'll mess with the adhesives. I'm going to show you the official Jamberry method. Firstly, they heat the wrap for a few seconds, then place it on the nail. You can touch the end that you won't need on your nail so that you can apply correctly. Then apply pressure. So you just apply some firm pressure using the cuticle pusher. You can actually reheat a few times just to make it a bit more pliable, help it seal down a little bit better. One of the tips is also to heat it and pull down on each end. I'll leave that sit there now while I move on to the next nail. Once it's cool, we'll file off the remaining wrap. I usually apply all my jams to one hand, then let it cool and file off the excess. To file off the excess wrap, grab your nail file and file in a downward motion at a 90-degree angle. Simply like this. And that is one hand done. Okay, once I've filed off the excess using the heavy grain file, I like to use my glass file just to tidy up the edges. Okay guys, so don't forget, top tip, heat and pressure. Those are the two main things you really need to remember. When applied correctly, jams will actually form a watertight seal. Okay, so now we need to take your jams off. Never, ever pull them off. Always use the correct removal method. Okay, so don't panic. You don't need to know everything now. I will actually place links to my application and removal videos at the end of the party. Don't panic.